adding chaos is not going to be the way to get efficiency. Just firing people again and again, carving it up, that's not going to actually allow us to be able to function in a way that when we hit today and we have 200 emerge inpatients in our Edmonton zone, similar kind of volumes across the province, and we have to deliver safe and timely care, that's not going to help us. That chaos, it just keeps adding more and more chaos. Here's what our government did when they came in, when the premier came in. It's like the plane is flying, it's in flight, and they said, hey, we're going to actually take it apart piece by piece while it's flying and turn it into a helicopter. And then they're surprised that it's crashing. And meanwhile, all the people on the plane, all the patients are like, whoa, 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 this is not good. The access isn't good. And the pilots up at the front of the plane are like, whoa, whoa, like don't take the wings off first. AHS doesn't exist anymore. So this is important that people understand. Yes, there is an Alberta Health Services. It does not exist in the way that people vision and think of it when the pandemic was going in before. The government has carved it up into 4 multiple pieces, moved a whole bunch of people out, fired lots of people, has taken control over almost all of the decision making in Alberta Health Services, to the point now where it is nothing like it was 2.5 years ago. And people also are forgetting Covenant Health is in there, and there's other surgical facilities, all these things, and now they're creating an acute care org. It's really important to know government has changed it so much and taken over so much control that it's probably the exact opposite of what your listener just suggested. Right now, our healthcare system is being run day to day by bureaucrats in the parliament buildings there, in the legislature, sorry. And that's what's happened right now. And that's where a lot of people are saying, whoa, did we want, people that voted for this government were like, did they know they were not only going to get, the government said they're going to get rid of AHS, but their solution's been to make 4 of them and bigger and more bureaucratic and have government take it all over. That's a fact. That's what we're right now. That's in existence.
There's kind of a chill factor in place right now that professionals within the healthcare system are afraid to speak out. I'm curious to know what you believe those consequences could be or are. And I'm also curious to know why you're speaking out if you do believe that there is that kind of chill factor in place.
Well, I do believe it. It is real, Ryan. Am I taking risks talking like this? Absolutely. If I got fired, I don't work in Alberta. I got to leave. I've got to move somewhere else. So so many people I talk to are saying they don't want to say peep on this. They don't want to give even legitimate data or opinions on this because they don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want to get fired. There's allegations that that's already happened in there, but they're terrified of this, Ryan, and it's real. Like, nurses are not going to say a peep. They see bad care out there right now. They're terrified they'll get fired. Healthcare workers, so as a physician, I have part of my professional duty is to advocate for the system and for patients. And I feel in an environment right now that we don't have a just culture, that there's not an environment where people can step forward and say, hey, this is something I'm concerned about, and feel protected.